Hi, I'm Rich Jordan from Curiosity Software, and welcome to video number 5 in the series Questions You Should Be Able to Answer to Create an Effective Test Data Capability in Your Organization. In this video, we're going to cover who in your organization should do test data. To centralize or to federate? As with all things, it really depends. As you have made your way through these videos, there are many aspects of doing test data in organizations. Whilst in some cases, you have a simple requirement for test data, surely there's no better reason for a test team to do it themselves, either creating or self-serving on the data. In other cases, all of the challenges we've covered in these videos, and probably a few more exist. You are probably going to need a specialist team to create the capabilities for test data, but also to engage other support functions in your organization, IT security being the obvious example to use. Whether a test team happens to be testing the system where the data is mastered, or they just want to consume the data from another system, is a major starting point. As much as a test team will want to be self-sufficient, they probably won't know how to effectively source the data from another area, and so end up becoming reliant on another team despite their best efforts. A better strategy in that circumstance is to work with either a centralised test data team or the dev team who are responsible for that system to ensure that the request and provisioning process is as efficient as it can be. The benefit of a centralised test data team in this scenario is that they are dedicated. I'm sure the dev team will have better things to do than to wait for a data request to come in from another team. There are other benefits to having a centralised capability for test data in your organisation, including the ability to standardise test capabilities around common data attributes. Think where to anonymise PII. There are, of course, economies of scale. Does each team need its own data capability, or is it more cost and time effective to source that data from a single team? Whoever does data, the key thing for the team is that they are conscious of and facing into questions we've discussed in these videos and have the skills to be able to rapidly overcome some of the hurdles that inevitably will come to light when it comes to understanding the data in your organisation. So, questions you should be able to answer. Do your teams have simple data requests, or are they complex, spanning multiple systems? Is your team capable of continually facing into and updating the test data capability based on the points in these videos? Where you need to source data from external teams, do you have the capability and processes in place, and are they as efficient as they could be? At Curiosity Software, we have a team experienced with working with organizations to implement test data teams and capabilities of all shapes and sizes, depending on the requirement of the organization. In the next video, we're going to cover the tooling Curiosity Software has to help you implement your test data strategy.